Alright, if you're just joining us, welcome in. If you're watching this as a video later on, I still appreciate you guys. Um, I haven't used my microphone on my channel in some years. It's been a while, but here we are. Like I said, I'm happy to be here. I appreciate you guys being here, and let's have some fun. So basically, just going to be playing some chess against some people online on chess.com, and then if any viewers want to jump in and play, I'm happy to play you guys as well. We're going to start with some 10-minute games. I also like playing bullet. We might do some bullet. We'll see. I do have the chat set, so you have to be a subscriber to send a message. I know, such a huge requirement. But let's get this game started. Burn 30 seconds looking at my stream health. Hopefully that doesn't kill us in the long run. Game aborted. Looks like they didn't want the smoke. So I'm a little bit of an aggressive player. I like to develop my pieces early, go for some early attacks, threaten some quick checkmates. Yeah, this is one of my favorite things to be pressuring. He's threatening that. See, if he puts his knight there, that's a fork on our king and our rook. We don't need that. Yeah, if he takes, and then now he has to move this knight back. Probably either there or here. And we don't want to do anything wrong. And so we want to watch out for blunders, basically. Giving away pieces for free. But we want to keep developing and get our pieces out there. So. See, I want to try to open up this bishop. Getting that pawn out. Now this bishop's got that whole row. This bishop's locking down everything over here. So if I push this pawn, he takes, then I would take, and he would take, and then I would take. But I would lose that. You can always castle. Castle's a good safe move. I like the idea of getting my bishop there. That way he puts some extra pressure. I think we're going to go with that. If I put my bishop right here, he's attacking that whole row. Quick move, okay. Let's see. So like I said, I'm a good bullet player, so I'm not going to get too worried about time unless I get down to like 2 minutes or so. And sometimes you can catch people making mistakes whenever they think you're going to run out of time, and you can really capitalize on that. Yeah, if I push, he takes, I take. Yeah, he wouldn't want to take that with his knight because that's just 2 pawns for a knight. But I do take more control of the center of the board, and so I think I want to go with that. So then when he doesn't take, yep, I seen that coming, and then now we got this fork. Gotta watch his queen is now on this open row. Yeah, I think we'll just force that trade. If he takes with his pawn, that's going to be interesting because then it blocks that queen up. And then I think I'm going to go push this pawn here. If we can get our bishop on that square, oh, I got the knight there. If he didn't block that, our bishop would have been a nice little position there. Let's see. Still not a bad move. Just gonna end up in a trade. So I like the idea of waiting the castle. That way, if we have to, we can switch sides. I think we should just commit to a castle. That way we can get our rooks on the same side and start trying to stack them up. Okay. Not a lot. Okay, if he gets that square, then... Oh, wait. If I go here, he's in check. How does he get his knight out? He can't. I think we win a knight here. Yep. And we also, if we take this pawn here, he can't take our bishop because our rook is on that row. And so that opens up a whole nother threat. And we also have this bishop threatening over there. So we're not in bad position. He's threatening this row now. He doesn't have anything stacked, so yeah, I said we go with that. If I sacrifice, I go there, he goes there. I go, he goes there. I don't like that as much. I feel like I got a good sacrifice play here. Just not seeing the line. I need my queen in a better spot to be able to attack over here as well. Either that or try to stack my rooks. I think we try to stack our rooks over there. Slide this one over here. It's gonna make it really obvious what we're doing, but it's kind of already is. Still not really defending in our push, so let's just keep seeing what's going on this side of the board. Now we got two rooks over here ready to go. That bishop's still over there. This bishop's going this way. I still need to get my queen more involved, but I'm hoping to try to make something happen without it. That's how I can really catch people. Ooh, now I really want to sacrifice this bishop. Because if I go there, he either takes with pawn, and then I keep my bishop, or he can take mine. So if I go there, he's in check. Could take that probably. I'm gonna slide over there. Check. It's not made though. That does. I think I'm gonna go for it because I think it'll let me get my queen into the play, and he's got these pawns blocking everything off. Okay, so he is gonna just take with the pawns. So then we'll do that, and we get to keep our bishop. I thought he was gonna take our bishop, but we can sling our rook right here if he doesn't move that queen or his king, and then that's another fork because we'll be attacking his king and then the queen. Yeah, he's gonna move that, but that gives us a free attack on him now. Oh, yeah, that's checkmate. Oh, I did that wrong. I was supposed to put him right there. Oops. And that's a blunder right there. I meant to put the queen right here, and it would have been checkmate. Alright, how can we save this now? Yeah, he's gonna go up. So if I go here, how does he block it? Because his queen can go in this row and this way. I don't think he can. Because he can't move a pawn. If he goes here, I think we might be able to get a checkmate here. Yep. And just like that. And so, obviously, can't go anywhere in that row or that row. Checkmate. Not bad. First game we won. See if we can keep that going. Alrighty. Like I said, I play a little more aggressive, and so we're going to be coming out with our queen early. Try to develop our stronger pieces quickly. Just trying to attack our knight and our queen here. I think we just let that sit for now. Try to slide this bishop up next. Force a trade. That's very interesting. Go ahead and push his queen back on out of here. I can go for a check here, but then all he does is slide his pawn, and that's not going to really do much for us. Getting my bishop here, though, does set up a stronger threat. Does help us develop a little bit better. I do want to try to get my queen moved, because putting him there is not going to help us out with anything. We'll push this pawn first, so this knight is looking at those squares, and so that stops him from doing that. So now this will force him to move his king, or if he really wants to, we can queen trade, but then that still ends in him moving his king. We technically can take a free pawn here with our bishop, but then he's gonna more than likely throw that rook there, and then we're gonna have to try to come up with a plan to defend it, which I actually kinda, because if we take that and then we slide this here, we're pressuring that, and that pawn is no longer there. So yeah, let's do this. And if he takes, then we just get a free queen, and so that's why I said it's a hanging pawn. Okay. Did not expect him to do that, but that's one way to do that. SCL123, how are you doing? Hey, I think one of the first couple to send a chat, if not the first. I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. I've had a couple viewers, but appreciate you saying hello. Alright, he's threatening our queen, so we gotta be careful here. He's not doing too much in that row yet, so I think we're okay to just kind of back up for now. Now he's starting to get some more threats there, and so okay. So that makes it so we can't castle. That's unfortunate, but good move on his part. We're still technically even in pieces, but he did kind of block the plan I had going. I do like that. And we will, because then he can take this pawn, and he's threatening that. If I just move the king, I'm still losing that pawn anyways, so I think we should. You haven't played chess in a very long time. I used to play when I was in school. I stopped playing for a while, and then I made some videos on it, 8 years ago or something like that. And then I just recently started getting back into it, and so I figured why not. I also haven't made a stream in a while where I'm actually talking with people, and so I figured it'd be a good combination. Okay. So looks like, let's just block with the knight. Now we gotta get this rook to safety, and so I'm slowly trying to get all my important pieces on these black squares, and it's gonna make this bishop useless. I don't like that I have my king in between my two rooks. Try to avoid that. Get him commanding this whole row. Oh, I just left my bishop hanging. Yep. Trying to get aggressive attack setup going. Make sure I'm not leaving anything else. He can take my pawn on the next bit, but I'm okay losing a pawn for now. Like I said, we're in a shaky position here. Saw one of my chess thumbnails a few years ago. I was gonna say it's definitely been a while. I used to play with a good friend TK a lot. I miss that guy. If he joined, I'd love to play some chess with him. He used to whoop me. Okay. So if he takes, I take, he takes, I take, we would win that exchange. That's why I did that. Probably gonna take this pawn and put us in check. We have the same elo. Okay. I think chess.com starts most people around this range. That could be why. Like I said, I just recently started playing, and so unless you really start grinding, it's hard to kind of get up there. This guy's just chasing check back and forth at this point. Okay, he left us a bishop here, and hopefully he doesn't see that my queen is attacking this, and so we'll throw that rook there. Try to keep him focused on moving his queen. Because like I said, we still have that rook under pressure, which will actually end up in a checkmate if he moves his queen out of this row. But yeah, he sees that, and so I'm going to try to block that. See how that goes. Yeah, I don't think he can check us again here without just ruining his position. I stand corrected. Okay. Take with the queen, that way we keep pressure on this back row. He's obviously watching that. Yeah, he's going to want to get a pawn out. That's been our biggest threat to him this entire time. We got to really try to come up with some kind of fork or something here to either win a queen or get a pawn promoted, but just got to really watch out. It's not really accomplishing much, but might as well. Threaten this pawn, which would also give us a check. One of the things I like about streaming while I'm playing chess is it does help me actually talk through my moves more, but sometimes that is helping, or not helping me, complete opposite, affecting me, making me lose some of my time, and then making me make mistakes because I'm trying to be quicker on other moves. Okay. Yeah, I guess we have to trade. So, obviously in a losing position here, so I'm just gonna try to stalemate at this point. Keep the best of our elo we can. Wow, he got that pretty quick. Yeah, obviously had a good blunder there. And 5 mistakes. We can go through a game review. Oh, daily limit reached. Don't have any more. Yeah, I'll show you one of my other openings that I like to use that's a little bit more defensive, I guess. Yeah, definitely GG's. Some people like to do this on the other side by um, quick castling there on the short castle, but I like to do it over here. You get the longer side out. Forces you to bring your queen into things. Normally I'd go for the center, but that works too. Um, yeah, and a lot of people do obviously focus, and I think people get a little bit too focused on the center, and that's when I've kind of had those, rook attacks that slide through all the way down or swinging a queen to the back row, and I think it's a great strategy. It does work very well, but you also can kind of get caught off guard with it too. Mm, I think I'm gonna try to force this queen to move. Start chasing his queen around. I guess he can slide his bishop here now. Let's get our other knight into this. That also opens up this bishop row. And we got this bishop here. He's threatening this fork, but it's not something that's like he puts me in check. And so I don't necessarily want to take with this knight. I actually can't take with that knight. How do I want to address that? I think I'm gonna just push this pawn up. And yeah, if he does take, then I'll just use this opportunity to back that knight back up. That doesn't really accomplish much, but more power to you. Alrighty. I think we can continue putting some pressure on his queen to back him up. Now we can push this pawn forward, because if he takes, then we can take right back. Or now we can also take with this knight. But he's going to attack our bishop. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and swing him back into here. And I think I might just use the bishop to take, because then that sets us up for this if he moves his queen. He actually does move his queen. Make sure I'm calculating this right. He's attacking that bishop. But, yeah, I'll still win that trade. Unless he does that, and then we can just defend our bishop. He's not attacking our queen, so... Let's see. This would be a great move if this bishop wasn't there. I'm just going to back my bishop up. And I got to be careful because now my queen is getting really close to being trapped. I don't like that. Now he forces... Well, actually, if he takes that, then I can take that. So he decides not to take... Let's see. Been chasing his queen around a little bit, but I'm starting to kind of open this up a little bit, which is what I want. He's trying to trade. I actually like that. So if I take this and he takes mine, then I can take his knight, and so I get a knight extra out of this. So that is actually a pretty good trade. And that put us up 4 points. Now he's backing up that bishop. Now we can put a fork on him. Yep. He takes that row. Now we're putting pressure on this guy. Okay, that did not accomplish anything because now we're putting pressure on him and we still have pressure on him. Okay. I guess he wants to trade these rooks out. Would not recommend doing that, especially considering I still have this knight left. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can finish up strong. Obviously he's going to be wanting to push his pawns, and so I need to see how we get. Threatening the back. Bring our king into this. Can take, but that's just right back into the same situation. See, this is where I get to be really annoying with my knight. If I go here, he takes, I go there, you can push that pawn and then I'm in some trouble. I don't like that. I don't want to run into repetition either, but we did make that pawn move, and so I can't do that again. I lose. I go here, and he takes, and I take, and he pushes there, and then I come back. Yeah, that ends up being a fair trade. If he pushes his pawn, I take. If not, then I'm still guarding it. If he moves his king, then yep, no, I box him out because he can't go there and he can't go there. I push the pawn, he takes. He takes, and then I swing my knight here, and he's forced to go there. And I could push. He's still boxed out because my knight would be there. His king would be there, and he can push. And I would push, and then he would go down. And then I'm stuck. So I just need to block this now. And then keep going with our knight. Need to get him on this pawn. Getting down to our 2-minute warning, so we want to keep that in mind. Saves that pawn, threatens that pawn. That was a very nice move. Same thing. He can't take now because my king's caught back up. Now he's forced to go down. Still can't take that bottom pawn because of the knight. And now it's just a race. Yep, nothing he can do. And just like that. So, 2-1, not bad so far. Not bad so far. That puts us at 908 elo. And so, like I said, in that 900 range, you're definitely just kind of bouncing around until you really get some good practice in and start getting up there. W, definitely a W. I think I'm gonna actually try to switch it up a little bit and let's go play some bullet. I like playing 2-1. If you don't know, that's basically you get 1 second for every move you make instantly. And so I am pretty decent at pre-moving, and so can definitely give me an advantage. Like this guy's making all his moves pretty instantly. Yeah, he's gonna take. Swing down here. We're attacking now. What? Oh my gosh. Wow. That's all I gotta say to that. Got a little bit too jumpy there. I haven't seen a checkmate like that in a while. 10 moves. Wow. Alright, let's try again and hope this goes a little bit better. That was bad. Mate in 10. No, really. I didn't even see it. I'll take a queen trade. Yeah, mate and 10 is bad. Obviously looking the castle here. Got this bishop threatening all the way down. Trade that out. Castle. And see what this guy's got. Since we are up on time, I am trying to just play a little bit passively and not really try to mess with anything in the middle of the board too quickly yet. Because he is kind of taking his sweet time for some of these early moves. And so I think we can force him to make a mistake if he starts playing quickly. Yeah, he doesn't have another pawn in this row to threaten this knight, and so I will play him on the side. He's threatening this. Yeah, I'll take with this just to get a rook involved. He wants to get his rook involved as well. If not, he can push this pawn. Mind getting this row. He's going to take. Yeah, I guess I just have to back up. Down to his last 30 seconds. By now, I would have been quick moving. Yeah, he's trying to start trading pieces, and I just don't think that's going to be a good strategy. Basically want him to start panicking. Pawn's guarding him. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. He's down to his last 10 seconds and he sees it. Okay. That puts us in a fork, but we got one right back on him. Alright. Chose not to take the rook. And that's a timeout. GG on the time. Like I seen kind of at the start. Whenever people are taking their time to make kind of the what I feel like is the easier moves, that's when I will start kind of playing for time. Just because, like I said, it usually forces them to make a mistake, and that's how I got that bishop for free in that last game. But I also made a very obvious mistake in my first game of Bullet, and so I can't really say too much. Alright. So he can take because he's got that bishop there. If I swing this and he takes, then yeah, I lose that exchange. I can just slide my rook over and he's now defending that. Get some extra pressure going in the middle. Attacking this. Want to trade it out. Okay. Now let's try to push this knight back. If he goes there, we trade. If he goes back there, probably push this pawn. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think he trapped his knight. Because he's got there, which I take. Yeah. Not a good move. Oh. Lost a rook. Didn't see that. We got to watch our time on this one because he is up on pieces and honestly positioning because we gave away that rook, and so I want to make sure I'm being mindful of that. I think he's trying to find an escape for his bishop. Let's get these guys in the same row. Threaten that. I will take that trade. Cleared him off of our side and gave us control of the center of the board. We're not going to take that. I'm not that stupid. Let's get our knight involved. Now we're threatening this fork. Obviously on there and on there. And he's going to give it to us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I like bullet. And he takes. Okay, we got to hurry up. We got 17 seconds. He's got 30, so he's got time on us right now. Which is obviously not a good thing. So we want to be looking for moves like that. That's going to make him think. Come on. Resign? Alright. That was interesting. Take a GG on that one. I don't know why he resigned. I don't know, maybe if he thought it was my turn and didn't see it until it was too late. But yeah, if he takes and then I would have took here, he's still kinda not really much positioning going on. But 2-1 for bullet now. Let's see if we can. We're at 494 elo, so let's try to get above 500 with this game. It's +8 if we win, so that will definitely put us up there. Left him the option for a queen trade there. If you guys didn't see it, he did not take it. I like that because that keeps our tempo up. He had to move his knight back, and so now we have pretty good control of the center of the board. I think we should probably go ahead and castle as well. Just bringing these pawns out. So yeah, we can go ahead and trade that. Just bringing the knight back. Get these pawns staggered. He's threatening that, which is a pretty strong move. So we go here, we threaten him, we start guarding that. Now he has to move the knight back again. Most likely gonna go there. So if he does that, where are we going next? Probably wanna bring this rook right here. Start getting an attack on this row. Or he can go for another trade. That's interesting. I'm going to allow that because then we can go here, which obviously now he has to move his queen. Ooh, but if he slides his queen, I was going to say if he goes right here, then I couldn't take. But we'll go ahead and do that. That's perfectly fine. Yep, now he wants to open a row up in his king's row. Keep this queen moving back away from my king. Now we got a little fortress built back up around him. Yeah, we're going to continue that. Here he decides to take our pawn. I like this move because we're still guarding that. And now we're stacked up in this row, which gives him something to think about for a second. Okay. So if I take, he takes. Oh, if he didn't move that pawn, I'd have a checkmate there. I think I still trade that. See if he wants to trade queens. Just because I'm up on time here, I think trading queens wouldn't be a bad bet. Okay. Swing to the other side so we don't get repetition. I mean, is this really what you want to do, guy? Okay. That accomplished nothing. Oh, he's attacking that now. Okay. Yeah, I think we forced the trade and then swing down here for check. Swing our king in here. There is no fork there. I got 2 seconds. He's got 6. I threw this. Yep. I gave that one away at the end. On to the next one. queen out there. That'd have been bad. That's what happens. I start moving too quickly. Yep, just keep him pushing back. That's a very interesting setup we got going on. Okay. Sometimes it's better to draw. No, it absolutely is sometimes better to draw. So when I still played in school, I played in a couple tournaments, and that was actually something that happened to me. We were playing 5 rounds, and if you won, you got 1 point. If you drawed, you got half a point. And I won 4 games, and I drew one of them. And because nobody had went flawless, and I drew against somebody who only had, I think, 3 wins or 4. No, I think he had 3. Then I basically got the or no, I think I drew against somebody that had 4, and so we both got 2nd place or something like that. But it basically came down to points, which was pretty intense. What was that? A knight? Okay, that was not good. This gives us a fork here on these 2 rugs. Yeah, and that gives him a fork on mine. We'll take in the corner. So, got to be very careful with our king now. It's very exposed. We did have a good looking push on him for a second, but was not able to capitalize on that. Blunder? Question mark? Blunder. Apparently I had 3 mistakes and a blunder, but still came out on top there. This is what happens when you are a noob at chess and play other noobs in chess, is who makes the least amount of mistakes. But as you get to the higher elo, it's more about who makes the first mistake, and then obviously the highest percentage of chess players is who doesn't make a mistake. Ooh, what are we doing here? Came out of full screen mode. Let's see. I want to make it a little bit more intense, and so let's switch it up to 1-1 bullet. See if we can really get antsy on people. I've been playing a lot of people out of higher divisions, and so I'm only in the silver division, but I play a lot of champions, legends, and I don't really know the proper rankage, but like I said, I'm only silver, and so I'm playing all these people that are higher than me. Oh, I just gave up my queen, and he's already up on time. Just trying to pre-move, and I didn't expect him to do that. Yeah, this guy's a very good bullet player. You can tell by the way he's pre-moving. Damn. very interesting trade. So he's got a white bishop, so we want to be on black squares, which we are now. Just gonna go ahead and stack our rooks here. Try to see if we can do something in the back. Yeah, force this trade, and that'll get us out of that temporarily. Or not. Okay. Well, we'll take that. And now I'm forked here. Now he takes my rook. That guy was very good. That's one thing about the 1 minute is you really gotta be on it. I gave up my queen, which is obviously the biggest blunder, but that guy was pre-moving really well. Takes, then we got that knight. So I want to try to get a rook in this row. We don't have anything protecting that bishop right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Since he went and retreated, we know that we're still safe. He's attacking that. I used way too much time there, but if he takes my bishop, that puts him in check. If he takes my queen, oh, that puts me in check though. Oh, yeah, that was not the move. Okay, I can block with bishop, but that's still checkmate. He takes with queen, that's mate. Okay, this guy has no brain. I'll be amazed if I can win this. Probably just gonna try to check me again. No, let's bring the bishop in. Block that side off, so now he's got to go down, threaten his rook, make him think, and checkmate. Wow. 3 to 2 seconds left. All right. Elite division. This is the stuff I'm talking about. These people will be a lower elo, but in these higher divisions, it's like you clearly play a lot of chess. has to take. That was a good move. Got us up one. So yeah, we'll take that trade. If you're up in pieces, you always want to take a trade. An even trade at least. Yeah, well, trade that one out. Trade that one. Trade that one. Bring our knight into this. Threatening the queen, threatening this. Okay, free queen, thank you. Now let's castle on this side. We got more pawns to hide behind. Now he's just literally throwing pieces at us. Put him in check. We're gonna sack our queen here. So I did that so we can just make this a little bit easier on us. Don't normally obviously do a queen sacrifice, but if you can get a pawn down the row, it's obviously worth it. See if we can finish this out. We still got 30 seconds, so hopefully we should be able to. I do kind of struggle with the finishing sometimes, but we're looking alright here. I think that's mate. There we go. We brought it back on that one. Three misses, two blunders, one mistake. So obviously we want to minimize those, but we are playing bullet, so it is more common to see missed moves at least. Obviously don't want to have blunders, but you're gonna have that sometimes. I'm not perfect. I am human. Yep, he's pushing that bishop all the way back, and we got a crazy pawn row there. Okay, so let's get this bishop out, swing our queen out, and now we have a castle on the long side. Alrighty, we want to bring another knight out. Just trying to develop my pieces now. This guy's been very good about moving, and so we are actually down on time, which is unfortunate, but we just gotta make do. Alright. So he castles. Let's go ahead and bring our knight up in here. Get him a part of it. Bring these pawns in. If he takes, then we can queen trade. He takes, and we rook trade that one. And then what? Where are we going next? I guess I could have took with the pawn, but I still like the idea of keeping this row as strong as possible. Because then if he takes, I take, and that bishop's also guarding that. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna force us back. That's fine. Got 24 seconds. He's at 16, and so we flipped it. Now he is down on time, but we obviously want to make sure we're not giving up any easy checkmates, and so that's a throwaway piece. Yeah, it's a free knight. Probably was such a weird move, he didn't know what to do. Yeah. Let's see. He's got 1 second left. Throw him in check, see if we can throw him off long enough. Okay, he's gonna try to quick move this, and timeout. Alright. Yeah, once he gets that low, it's just, what are you gonna really do? I mean, yeah, you do get the 1 second for every move. You can pre-move, but you can't pre-move the entire game. We still had 17 seconds left. And so that puts us at 491. Oh, okay. Is this how the leagues work? Silver ends March 9th, 18 hours from now. Okay, so you get trophies per game. I honestly don't even have any clue how that stuff works. So yeah, these people in the higher leagues are actually people that are playing just lots of games recently at that matter. But let's go ahead and keep going on the 1-to-1. I like this mode actually. Like I said, I'm a pretty big fan of Bullet. Yeah, this guy's an elite. So we'll trade that out. That's fine and dandy. Free pawn, thank you. We're up a pawn, and so I have no problem trading. There's no real threat here. Yeah, he has to back up. Try to slide our bishop out next. Probably gonna castle here or not. Oh, I see why not. But if he takes and goes for that, then I was gonna say I'll still be fine. But I do gotta be mindful. No. Yeah, I just threw away a bishop, I guess. I didn't think about that. So now he's up 1 point on us. I cannot castle. Yeah, I guess we'll take the trade. Get our rooks stacked up if we can. I kinda am hoping he could take that, but I'll take that with his rook. That's fine and dandy. Let's get ready to swing these in. Gonna try to push this knight back. We can trade rooks. Oh, I can't because he's got his other rook. Oh. So that was another really bad move. I can't. I mean, I guess his knight is technically trapped in right now. But I'm down to 10 seconds. Yeah, this is not looking good for us. I don't really see a checkmate for him right now, but we're down on time, which obviously isn't good, so. But we can just kind of keep moving quickly out of these checks to make it possible. I was going to say if he pushes that pawn, we can take. That's the main thing I was worried about, was him getting a queen. I gave him my rook. Yeah, I seen that the second I did that. I'm still not there. Try again. There it is. I gave him a good run for his money on that one, so I'm happy. But yeah, he definitely had us. We had 7 mistakes, only 1 miss, but no blunders. But obviously lots of mistakes that costed us the game there. Here we are actually playing another silver division person, so hopefully we have a little bit better of a chance. Obviously still going with my same old aggressive openings. Yep. I am making goofy moves. Gotta think, gotta slow down. idea of having that set up, but I don't think he's gonna let me get it. I'm a couple moves away from doing that. Yeah, no, I don't have a way to counter that. Okay, ended up queen trading, but he's still got 2 rooks. We're up by 10 seconds though, so keep that in mind. I just don't like that. Threw that queen away so quickly. Yeah, we push that. If he takes, we take. I gave him my bishop. Yeah, I'm not playing my best bullet. Definitely have played better. Yeah, I've seen him wanting to set that up. Still need to be careful here. Yeah. Okay. That was very interesting. Dang, he got us anyways. Wow. Alright, I should not have went back there. Should not have went back there. Alright. Do I keep going on bullet? Do we switch it up? I think we're just going to call it a stream. I think that was enough for today. That was pretty fun. I think it was honestly 50-50 on the bullet and on regular. I don't think our elo changed too much. But, yeah, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Anybody that's watching this video after the fact, come stop by for another live stream or drop a comment below with some stuff you want to see. And I appreciate everybody's support. I hope everyone has